We've left our hearts in San Francisco. Now it is time to continue north. This is Road Nomad, episode number 6, Beyond San Francisco. We begin our journey at wine country. On this particular occasion, we visit the Hess Collection Vineyard in Napa Valley. It's a little bit of the beaten path, but very well worth a visit, not only because of the quality of the wines, but also because of the beauty of the state. Our next stop is Domaine Chandon, established in 1973 by Moet et Chandon of France. Naturally, they specialize in sparkling wines. Moving on. We were here once before, back in 2008. On that particular occasion, we passed by Sonoma Valley on our way to Napa Valley, stopping at VJB for some fantastic Chardonnay. Next, we visit the Visa Tui Winery, back in Napa Valley, for a fabulous tasting. They also have a very well-supplied deli market with a great assortment of cheeses and a lot of other stuff. But the highlight of the trip is Sterling Vineyards. Located on a hilltop in the middle of Napa Valley, we take the aerial tramway to the top. From the state, the views of the valley are fantastic. There is a very informative tour on the art and science of winemaking. And did I mention the views? By the way, the wines were really good too. Back in the present, we passed by St. Helena. We also visit Calistoga, but by now it's past 5 p.m. and all the wineries are closed, so we continue north. Tonight, we are sleeping in Clear Lake. In the evening, we get to see the 4th of July fireworks from the hotel. Unfortunately, all I have is the iPhone to shoot the video and, well, some drunken companions hanging out with me at the parking lot.
Did you put me on your shoulders? Come on, hurry! Hurry!
Look at that. You're missing it, man.
I'm not missing it. I'm watching it right now.
Today we are driving around the lake. Clear Lake is the largest freshwater lake that is entirely contained in the state of California. The lake is supposed to be very popular for water sports, but we haven't really seen much of that. In fact, the whole area looks kind of deserted. Wrong time of the year, maybe. Here we have arrived at Lucerne, the Switzerland of America. Around the lake. Here's the California cruiser. The next town is called Nice, but I wonder if it's pronounced Nice, like its French namesake. A little further to the northwest, we encounter smaller Lake Mendocino, which is bustling with activity. Going back south towards Santa Rosa and Petaluma, our next destination is the TWiT Brick House, home of the TWiT network, which stands for This Week in Tech. Its founder, radio host Leo Laporte, started podcasting back in 2005 from a table at the 21st Amendment bar in San Francisco during Macworld. Now he broadcasts live on the internet from his multi-million-dollar studio. I'd say this guy got this online media business figured out. He's inspired many people to put original content online, myself included. Let's listen in.
It's time for TWiT This Week in Tech, where the show where we cover all the week's tech news. And boy, there was a lot of it this week with some of the great minds, the pundits, the commentators, the great thinkers in the industry, starting with a guy who's a regular on This Week in Google, a professor of journalism at the City University of New York, the author of What Would Google Do and a brand new book called Public Parts, Jeff Jarvis. It's good to have you. Welcome.
It's good to be here. I wore my Borg shirt in honor. Yes.
Does that mean you're in the Borg or
It actually means I went to Stockholm, but
why Stockholm?
Bjorn Borg.
Oh, that Bjorn.
I almost say that if I was Facebook, I would have done it the same way. So what they do is that they roll out a feature, whether it's a privacy-related thing or whether it's some part of your profile.
Yeah, I'm streaming the show on my iPhone with a few seconds of delay.
If I am creeped out by it, I can turn it off and I can delete the history. And it's not public. And if I'm doing anything illegal, I'll pause it for a while.
The studio was partially financed by the sale of these sponsorship bricks, which give the studio its name, the Brick House. Unfortunately, we have to go. But you can watch Leo all the time at TWiT.tv. Going back to San Francisco, there is one more thing. As the late Steve Jobs used to say, let's pay a quick visit to Silicon Valley. Mountain View, California, where there's no mountain and there's no view. We visit the obvious, the Google campus called the Googleplex, the Hewlett and Packard Garage, which is considered the birthplace of Silicon Valley, a historic landmark. We also visit the Apple Garage, where Steve Jobs and Steve Wozniak founded the Apple Computer Company. And next, of course, we visit the mothership itself. They have a store where you can buy t-shirts, mugs, and other stuff with the Apple logo on it. Pretty cool. But the gem of this Silicon Valley journey is without a doubt the Computer History Museum. The exhibits are very extensive, from the first calculator, which is the Abacus, to the early pocket calculators, classic video games, the Altair, the Apple I, the Apple II, the original IBM PC, early digital gadgets, failed robots, and so much more, so much stuff. I mean, I'm in heaven.
Giving the presentation, this guy was standing right in front of me, looking right in my face. But I allowed it because his name was Steve Wozniak.
Last but not least, we have the Babbage Difference Engine. The Babbage Difference Engine is an early mechanical calculator designed by Charles Babbage in the 1800s, but the machine couldn't be fully built until the year 2000. And lo and behold, it worked.
Welcome to the Computer History Museum's presentation of the Babbage Difference Engine number 2, Serial 2. That's its official name. Now the first three words of that, Babbage Difference Engine, Babbage is the name of the guy who designed it. And that's his portrait over there. And my guess is that was taken in London around the time of our Civil War. That's about how we looked at that time. The third word, engine, you may have your own concept of what an engine is, but mine is this. Something that relieves you from having to do the work.
We get a lengthy explanation of how this incredible machine works, so I will leave you with some of that. Although I will post a longer version, nearly uncut very soon, so look for that on YouTube if you're interested. For now, we are saying goodbye to California. As always, thank you for watching and see you on the road.
And the reset, and then even the odd add, and even reset. And as you'll notice, it's printing results. So we've counted through 5 iterations. Now the reason for that is we have a computer-prepared set of answers as to what it's supposed to be. And we have them for 5, 10, 15, 20, and so on. So we don't have it for all of the answers. And here's what I've got. Okay, so forget all the zeros at the beginning. 5, 9, 6, 7, 4, 8, 8, 0, 1.
Answer.
Wait a minute, which column?
15. 15.
15, okay. 5, 9, 6, 7, 4, 8, 8, 0, 1.
Yeah, that's what I said. so you have just verified that the Babbage has verified the computer is correct. Or is it the other way around?